Hey everyone, hi, it's Dave here in Glendale, Arizona. It's March 26th, 2026, and we've got, I'd say, exactly one more week until Passover. So you've still got time if you're not circumcised to get circumcised. You got to get the goat or the lamb on the 28th. So actually, you got till Friday. You got to hold it for 4 days. You got to inspect it every day. And it's on Wednesday. You're going to have to cook it, roast it over fire. You got to eat it in haste with bitter herbs and matzah, with your staff in your hand, sandals on your feet, belt around your waist. Don't leave that front door until morning. Don't break a bone in it. If you got any of the meat, cook it afterwards. Don't forget to put the blood down the sides of the doorpost and across the top with hyssop. So you got time. Letting you know now, we got to follow all the laws. That's Leviticus 20, verse 22, and Leviticus 26, verse 14. You know, God said, Leviticus 26, verse 11 and 12, I'll walk amongst you. I won't reject you. I'll set up the tabernacle. I'll be God unto you, and you a people unto me. That's the goal we're trying to achieve as we follow all these laws. Started from Leviticus 26:14 all the way down to where it culminates in Leviticus 26, verse 46. God's going to send paranoia, swelling legions, famine, wildfire, sword will cross the land, disease, be quarantined. We saw that with COVID. God said, I'll take hostages. You saw that with October 7th. Then after that, there'll be a state of high inflation. 10 bakers will bake your bread and bring it back to you by weight. You'll eat and not be sated. That's a sign that your money's not worth what it used to be. That's where we're at with high inflation. If we don't return back from after all these signs, Leviticus 26, verse 29, you'll eat the flesh of your sons and daughters. I'll stack your carcasses on top of your idols. I'll destroy your high places, lay your cities in ruin, and send the remnant off into exile. We don't want that. So do your best to follow all the laws. Get that leavened bread out of your house the day prior to Passover, which would be Tuesday coming up. And we got to go into the Festival of Bread. Got to eat unleavened bread for 7 days. There's rest days there, I believe. You take off on the last day, I believe it is. Then we have to count the weeks after the Sabbath. The day after the Sabbath, we got to count 7 weeks, 49 days, and on the 50th day, we rest. So there's a series of steps we got to follow, and I want you guys to be successful because your success is my success. So I'm highly dedicated to seeing you succeed because I'm not going to win unless you do. We all need a win so that God gets the pleasing aroma, because God will then set up the tabernacle. God set up that tabernacle so that the priests can bring up the korbanot, the offering, and God demands 2 lamb daily, male, unblemished, under a year old. On the Sabbath, God wants 4 more. And on the new moon, God wants 7 more. So if that new moon hits on the Sabbath, I'd say make it 11. So this is what God demands. This is what we got to do. And we can't do that unless God sets up the tabernacle. We can't bring an offering up unless God sets up the tabernacle. So do your best. I'm throwing this out here on TikTok. If you got any questions, let me know. It's Passover 2026. I say, you guys, we got to do it. God said many times, celebrate this forever. There's one law for the native and the stranger, one judgment, one teaching, one decree. It's 5 times in the Torah, or the banner data set, if you will. Now, there's one law. We all need to do it because we're all running from the sins of our fathers. God visits those sins to the 3rd and 4th generation, or shows kindness. In Hebrew, that's chesed, to those who love God and follow the laws. Okay? So that's what we have to do. We're running from the sins of our fathers. We all are. So not to make this video too lengthy, if you got any questions about celebrating Passover, get with me as soon as you can, because you got to get that goat or that lamb coming up here Friday night, because you actually have to get it on Saturday. But we can't leave our place on Saturday. It's a little confusing there, but if you get it Friday night, get it in your house right as the sun's setting. I say that's the best of a technicality we can cut with it. So, you know, all I can say is, if you got questions, get with me. I could direct you to my website with a step-by-step plan on what you need to do to celebrate Passover. But until then, this is Dave, and I wish you the best of luck. Leviticus 26, or Leviticus 19, verse 18, love your fellow as you love yourself. Leviticus 19, verse 34, love the stranger as you love yourself. Love your fellow and the stranger. So that means love everyone. This is supposed to be a planet locked in love. I want you all to know that I love you, that I'm hoping and I'm cheering for you, that you're going to follow these laws so that God can be God unto us. Okay? So I'll see you then.